Dogs have been human companions for thousands of years, but are they mentioned in one of the world's oldest and most influential texts, the Bible? The answer might surprise you. While the Bible frequently mentions animals, dogs are not as prominently featured as you might expect. However, they do make several appearances throughout both the Old and New Testaments. In biblical times, dogs were not typically viewed as beloved pets as they often are today. They were generally considered unclean animals, often associated with scavenging and wild behavior. This cultural context is important to understand when examining the references to dogs in the Bible. One of the earliest mentions of dogs in the Bible appears in the book of Exodus. When describing the night of the first Passover, it states that not even a dog would bark against the Israelites, emphasizing the supernatural quiet of that momentous night. In the New Testament, dogs are mentioned in a few notable instances. In the Gospel of Matthew, Jesus uses the image of dogs in a metaphor, saying it is not right to take the children's bread and toss it to the dogs. This was part of a conversation about extending his ministry beyond the Jewish people. Despite these seemingly negative portrayals, there are also more neutral or even positive references to dogs in the Bible. In the book of Tobit, which is included in some Christian traditions, a dog accompanies Tobias on his journey, serving as a loyal companion. It is worth noting that the Bible uses animals, including dogs, symbolically to convey various messages and teachings. The literal presence or absence of dogs is often less important than the spiritual or moral lessons being conveyed through these references. In conclusion, while dogs are indeed mentioned in the Bible, their portrayal is complex and often reflects the cultural attitudes of the time. The Bible's references to dogs serve various purposes, from literal descriptions to metaphorical teachings, providing insight into both the ancient world and timeless spiritual concepts.